Hello, hello. Good evening, good time zone. Welcome on in. I think I'm loading the right save here. We'll see shortly. Hey, Sammy, welcome in. I am doing fairly well, thank you. I hope you are as well. I've had a pretty solid day, really. But, oh, you didn't have to step out of the way. I was coming up to say hello. As we can see by this, I've chosen to go with the second save. We're going to be playing the one where I kept Andreja alive. So, rest in peace, Sarah. I gotta eat. I'm malnourished. Loss? Yeah. I thought about going full on with the meme and saying, "Is this loss?" But I figured just loss would be appropriate. I need to consume some food. So what's my actual mission now? High price to pay. Build the artillery on the ship or at an outpost. I mean, I assume the ship is the only safe place, right? Oh, we're still upstairs. I gotta go down here. And how do I do this? Build it in the ship. You can now move the artillery. Starborne attacks are more likely when they're wherever the artillery is placed. If you choose to keep them in your inventory, the attacks are more likely everywhere. Oh. Can I just keep them in my inventory then? How do I do that? I'm kind of totally fine with the idea of just keeping them in my inventory and just fending off the attacks personally. You go in here. It's not a note. I mean, do they weigh anything? Can I... It's my cargo hold. How do I... If I remove it. Okay, and how much do they weigh? Only a little bit, and where do they go? I still have 30 miscellaneous. They're not a weapon. They're not apparel, of course. My weight that I was carrying did go up, so I guess I have them, but I guess that's fine. So what's my mission now that I've done that? Oh, return to the lodge. Okay. Still have a random bounty on my head, which is concerning. But we'll figure it out. Wait, I have to land like that? Can I not just go to the lodge? Fast travel to the lodge? Oh. They're not doing so hot here. Can I... Oh, the lodge isn't a fast travel point anymore? Interesting.
With the consignment shop closed, I guess I have to go to EIT.
I guess there was a big attack, so the city's still kind of shut down.
If you are a victim of the recent attack, please remain calm. UC Security has everything under control.
With all due respect, I don't think that you do have everything under control. Sarah Morgan's belongings have been moved to the lodge basement. Oh, okay. Sure.
Constellation has suffered losses
Retrieve
before,
them.
although
Really isn't
none
the time.
quite so
I know.
violently.
Look, we all feel like we've been kicked into the ground a million times over, but I think I have something. I'm serious.
What's going on, Mateo?
If I may, I know our encounter with the hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that?
I do. He said our part in glimpsing the unity was over. It felt like a trick. I was thinking about that too. Has he related? Yeah.
Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilus' speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him?
It's worth looking into. It's just a word you're grasping at straws here. You're right. It's too big a coincidence not to try. Where's the Sanctum?
It's right here in the city, just a block or so from the lodge.
We can check it out.
And it would seem there is nothing to lose in doing so.
That's what I'm thinking.
Thank you. I know it's not much to go on, but something about this feels right. I'll meet you over there.
17,000 credits? I'm rich. Not everybody's available for my crew. I should probably honestly put the whole crew on my ship and have us run as a squad for as we progress towards the end of the main story.
I will be monitoring everyone's vitals for some
That seems reasonable. So they removed the... talk to the keeper, but was this an activity I was getting? Collect your ship. No. Companion's belongings. Retrieve Sarah Morgan's belongings. Why is this a quest? There's no way those fit me. How are they auto-tailored to fit my character? That's so silly. Why would they do that? But why? Oh my god. Okay, I needed a good laugh. That was... What is the purpose in this? I mean, he looks pretty good, all things considered, but like, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, I'll take them. I am now Sarah Morgan. Please, Remy, take her clothes off. We're mourning. Is that the whole quest? It's just done? I mean, you can get your companion to carry stuff for you, so I'm sure the purpose of that is so that if you gave that companion important items, you can still get them back and they're not lost. But I find it really funny that they give you a wearable version of the outfit of your companion that dies. Okay, let's go talk to the keeper, I guess. I'm not gonna wear it. I'm not gonna wear it, but I will take it. I like what I have for me wearing anyway, to be honest. I find this urban slackwear is quite nice, especially with the whole chef backstory. But the fact that this exists is amusing. So, okay, but I'm just thinking about if we had taken the other route. I mean, I guess Remy could pull that off. Do we need to go check? Not right now. Well, maybe later. Maybe later I'll load up that other save and we'll check what I would look like in Andrasia's outfit. Oh, Andrasia wants to chat? Okay, give me a sec. Do we have... The keeper's over there somewhere. We don't really have a fast travel point super close to that. Alright, what's up?
It has been a relief to be honest with you about my past. I appreciate
Okay,
your
it's about
willingness
this.
to listen. But talking about this, remembering all those years, has brought back some unsettling memories.
Sure, that's understandable. I'm sorry to pause, but I don't think I made my helmet big enough. Does it look kind of cramped on my head? If I make the back part a little bigger and then I also make the front part a little bigger. That looks a little better. It looked kind of tight on my face and it was bothering me slightly. Okay, sorry. Here if you're just to listen, you don't have to talk about if it's uncomfortable. So I wonder if you've ever had a day of fun in your entire life. You have members of the house that aren't unsettling? I'm surprised. I'm here if you need someone to listen.
Thank you. That means a great deal to me. I have told you that I spent many years coordinating with smugglers along the edges of the settled systems. There were men and women I worked alongside closely. And over time, I established relationships. They were not of the promised, but I considered them friends.
Even us heathens can be worth getting to know. You sound surprised. What do you mean promised?
It describes the people of House Varun. We who have been promised to serve the Great Serpent now and forever. In exchange, he promises to care for us when he returns to his domain.
You sound surprised.
Yes, very. It was not what I was expecting. You must understand. I was raised to believe that those who do not follow the Great Serpent do not matter, for they are lost. Their fate is fixed and grim. And yet here were these men and women with hopes and dreams, delights and aversions. It felt like a small betrayal of my people, of House Varun, but I cared for my friends. And then I lost them.
It's never easy losing a
It's
friend.
not something I have much experience with. It was so sudden. We had met on a remote planet to transfer cargo. And zealots appeared in force, seemingly out of nowhere. There was barely time to react. So many were cut down immediately. I believe my years of training saved me, got me moving when others faltered. I retreated to my ship immediately. But I left them all behind. Aaron Bascom and Jada Wong. They were my friends, and I abandoned them. And in the years since, I have never looked for them.
If they're half strangers they've gotten by, you're worried they blame you for leaving them. How long has it been? You never checked up on them. How long has it been?
10 years. I was immediately reassigned to another role, light years away.
They're half strangers they've gotten by.
I have no doubt they were resourceful. Still, how badly were their lives damaged by that moment? In my time getting to know you, I have thought more and more of all this. How little sense it all made, how I never really knew what happened or what became of my friends. My connection to you has reminded me what it means to trust someone, to be there for them. And I can no longer live with not knowing. I need to finally pursue this. I would like you with me when I do. I do not know what we will find, but I know it will be easier with you at my side.
If it will ease your mind, I'm in. Sure, I've got nothing better to do today. Flirt? I've got nothing better to do today. I would do anything for you, Andreja.
Thank you. That is... I'm sorry, I am not used to someone being so considerate on my behalf. I am not sure where they might be now, but I believe we should begin the search in Aquila City. That is where I last saw Aaron Bascom.
Andreja considers me a friend. We advanced to a new level of companionship. Nice. Now, I know that the way the game's programmed, this just, as soon as we're ready to have this conversation, we do. But I hope you understand that we're in the middle of this whole Constellation thing where we just lost Sarah, so we're probably going to pursue that story mission for now. But your thing is very much a high priority for me. We will definitely go tackle that at some time. Hey, Banjo. Did I already say hey, Banjo? If I didn't, hello. And if I did, hello again. Sometimes I see messages and then I read in-game dialogue and then I forget if I responded to somebody or not. My short-term memory is struggling. Not sure if I did or not. Well, I have now, so that's what matters. But welcome in. I hope you are doing well.
When someone insults you, you want to just beat the shit out of them sometimes, but you don't.
Well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The man in the story was cruel. Do you know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels. Understand his pain. Accept it. and deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy? But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah, why even bother? I mean, isn't the cycle of humanity peace and war back and forth, like forever? Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
It's not easy, no, but necessary. Because you see, everything has changed. God has given us the intelligence, the ingenuity to reach into the stars, to travel his path, to truly find him. But we can't do it alone. The only way is through
unity.
Huh. Yes, Andreas. Yes. Unity. Well, I'm sure you all have other things to do. Thank you for taking the time to stop and talk with me.
Trace is just
Giving me a lot to think about.
wandering through the crowd. I have to talk to you about this
Keeper Aquilus?
exact
Can
moment.
we have a moment?
Or matter, rather.
Oh, Mateo. It's been too
Why
long.
am I on the
How are
side
your
of this? Okay, it's
Your
fine.
mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds?
You talk about unity. We think you're just connected to a group of space weirdos. This is all you, Mateo. It's all you.
Keeper, we were hoping to talk to you about unity.
You want to subject your friend here to one of our talks, Mateo? The future of humanity is always a long discussion.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps you should talk about this inside.
I mean, that's a yes if I've ever heard of one. Hey, that thing you're always saying, is there more to it? We shouldn't talk about this in public. Okay, so there's more to it, is what you're telling us. Oh, sorry. Did I get in the way? After you. After you. After you. Go on. No, go inside. Ah, fine. I'll go first. Oh. Can I join? Oh, I have to join. I have to sit. Andrea, you coming in? Okay. Bring you in here. We'll shut the door. I'll sit.
Oh, now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
Instead of discovery of these anomalies artifacts, we were attacked by a group called the Starborn. We found a series of temples that grant unusual powers. I mean, I don't know if we can trust this guy. So we shouldn't give him information that isn't necessarily available. He would know that the city was attacked, because I mean, it happened here in the city. It's probably, everybody's probably heard of it. So let's just go if we were attacked by the Starborn and see what if he recognizes that name.
We've lost people, Keeper.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And these Starborn, I take it they're different from the people of the settled systems? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here.
It's a stretch, but you can help us. I don't need a lecture, I need answers. It's a mistake. I'm an explorer, not a priest. You know, it's a stretch, but we hope you can help us.
I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more.
Maybe the pilgrims are starborn. I need facts, not bedtime fairy tales. Let's hear the story, then there must be more to it.
In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave.
Infinitum addendum, that's an odd saying, very specific. Sounds like the House of Alignment and Varun have the other parts then. Unless the story includes a set of coordinates, we're not finding anything. Very specific.
Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story.
Talking to us Varun seems like a mistake. They're dangerous. You've already talked to them. Why send me? I find your smile disconcerting.
Because I wasn't looking to find unity in the same sense you are. A fresh set of eyes might reveal the truth.
I suppose so.
The Enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully, she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
Okay. Let us be off. We gotta go to the well, and then transit station. No, we'll just go to the well first.
I would like a chance to talk to you.
Oh. Again? Okay. Let's have a chat by this lovely waterfall. Oh, not somewhere where you're going to be graphically glitching.
I need you to know how much it means that you came for me.
Oh.
There is no way to properly thank you or to repay you for what you have done. I quite literally owe you my life.
Don't make me regret my choice. Oh my god. Couldn't save everyone, you would have done the same. I'm so glad I was able to get to you in time.
As am I. As grateful as I am, it is hard to feel that my life does not come at too great a cost.
There's no going back now. You deserve to live as much as anyone else.
Thank you. I shall try to remember that.
Couldn't just let them die. Hoping to get a raise after this. I think our constellation would have done the same. Who is this person in the background here? Just having a seat. We're kind of having a serious conversation here, buddy. And it looks like you're... Looks like you're checking her out pretty seriously. I know it's just where you're programmed, what you're programmed to be, moving your head around like that, but I
know. We all know. Zara's loss is a huge blow to Constellation. and to each of us personally. But it could have been so much worse if you had not.
Why was that guy there? Did this to ourselves. The Starborn warned us and we didn't listen? No. Can't let it end like this. I'm gonna pay for what they've done to us. I couldn't stop it. There's nothing I could do. Can't let it end like this.
We cannot, and we will not. We will press on. We will continue our search, and we will learn what these Starborn are trying to keep from us. Now we truly know the stakes are too high to do anything else.
Yeah. Is this it? Is this where I'm going? That's the same outfit I'm wearing.
There's a lot of work that needs to be done in the world.
Andy Singh. Look at this distinguished gentleman. Looks... I mean, not a lot like Remy, but looks similar-ish. Oh, am I still showing my spacesuit? Why is it still showing my spacesuit? Does the well not count as the settlement? Is that an oversight coding-wise? Hide spacesuit and settlement. Okay, doesn't matter.
If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, you're not? Sorry. Can I help you?
Keep her cool, Simi. You talk to a pilgrim, look for something called unity and no, not some vague concept of the word. Keep her cool, Simi.
We understand that you are busy, but this might be important. Anything you could tell us would be helpful.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing.
First night meeting notes sent me about coffee and donuts. You've talked about this with Keeper Hills before?
Yeah, I mean, he's always going on about trying to bring people of all beliefs together. Really wants there to be some shared story or origin. Look, I like the Keeper, but belief is the problem, okay? We don't need a shared narrative or theology. We need to help each other in practical terms.
I like you, Andy.
A man walks into the first house of enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward.
Sure.
And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that.
Maybe there's a message in what he was saying. I also hate the number 2 with a fiery passion. What do they mean each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up?
It's part of our core principles. There's no God pushing us to do good for some eternal reward. We have to help each other because we choose to. If no one takes responsibility for making the settled systems better, then we're just leaving it to the tyrants to bully the rest of us.
Might be convert me to your religion here, Andy. There's no deity involved and it's just all about people choosing to help each other? I'd like to hear more. Do you have a pamphlet?
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again.
Thank you for giving me a lot to think about. I don't feel any closer to the answers I want. Can you tell anything else about Unity, what it means?
Besides what the Keeper would say about it? Sounds like a gathering point, or a center. Or in mathematics, it would mean one, like the one, the first or the beginning.
Thank you.
Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
Could I potentially donate to
Nice
you?
talking to you.
Oh, I'm looking for
Find
work.
Whatever it is you're looking for.
Who pays for all this?
We don't exactly pass around an offering plate, if that's what you're asking. But we do run mostly on donations. And as you might have guessed from the surroundings, we try and stretch those donations as far as we can.
Why do I not have the option to give you a donation?
Take care.
I might come back later and ask if you've got work. I'd be interested in doing side quests for you. I think you're pretty cool. Okay, we gotta leave here and then go talk to the prisoner. So I've got this bounty, this 500 bounty for the United Colonies, but we're on a United Colonies settlement right now, and none of the guards seem upset with me. So I don't know what that's about. We're just gonna progress as if it's fine, and if at some point somebody hassles me about it, we'll deal with it then. Where's the prisoner being held? Over there, that makes sense. How am I doing on... I have a skill point I could spend. I don't know why that occurred to me. Okay, I could level up stealth, I could level up fitness, I could level up wellness. I could level up weapons engineering. Level up boost packs. Let's level up fitness. More oxygen sounds good. Don't mind me, you'll just let me walk in here and chat with prisoners, right? You're all fine with this?
I do not get paid enough to deal with stuff like that!
What?
Wait, you're on the wanted list. I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Prepare for immediate transport to our vessel.
Can you tell me what's going on
I've
here?
been authorized to inform you that you're being transferred to the UC. Other than that, I'm not at...
About my ship.
We have orders to transport you and your vessel to your final destination, the UC Vigilance. Any deviation from those orders on your part will be considered an act of hostility and will be met with aggressive force.
I wanted to... I shouldn't have spoken to you. Okay.
Smart decision. Stand by to be transferred.
How much of a detour is this going to be? Undergo the interrogation. New mission, deep cover.
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble?
I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk.
I'm not a criminal.
Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat.
I've got stuff to
Prisoner's
do.
ready, sir.
I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss.
There's nothing to discuss. It's all global jail, right? Just let me pay my fine.
Not this time. So, let me see what we're working with here. Seems like you have a bit of a background as a chef. That's an interesting vocation to have abandoned. One poor review too many, perhaps? I also see that you mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs.
I don't even know what I did to get that bounty. Pretty much covers it.
Good. You'll find that I'm a stickler for details, and I'd hate to discover that your file is incomplete. Now that we have that out of the way...
I mean, you left out the fact that I'm a Freestar Ranger.
My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDef. Are you familiar with what we do?
Well, I know you kidnap people.
Actually, that's something new we're trying. I figured we needed to branch out a bit, broaden our horizons. UC SysDef is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle the big picture stuff, we deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet. That convict is where you enter the picture.
I am not a convict. I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. I don't like where this is going. Whatever you're saying lets me off the hook. I'm listening. Where's the Crimson Fleet? Do big picture stuff? I have nothing to do with them.
No, you don't. Not yet, anyway. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down.
Sounds personal. Maybe we should give up. You want me to rush anything about her? This sounds personal.
It doesn't matter how I feel. I'm simply doing what's best for the security of the United Colonies. Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDef, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine.
I could easily afford an extra few hundred. I could give you 100,000 credits right now. I could give you 500,000 credits right now to let me out of here. It's like a bunch of a choice. You can't get away with that. I didn't realize coercion was part of the code of ethics. Yeah.
I'm not coercing you into doing anything. I'm simply giving you a chance to redeem yourself. So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else?
Do I decide right now?
You aren't leaving until I have an answer.
How do you know I can even handle this
If I
operation?
didn't think you had a chance, I would have left you in lockup. You're just going to have to follow your instincts and trust me.
My instinct is to not trust you. Fine.
Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
Is this gonna like send me into a long, like unleavable series of events? Because
let's go.
I'd like to go back to the main story. Like, this is a very interesting side quest hook.
So
that I will do
it's a
later.
up instead of serving the time. Gonna be the commander's new mole, huh?
We don't need to chat. Can you just take me where I'm going?
Infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts. Still, it makes you wonder, especially with the stories that go around. Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship and then slowly letting the air out of their suit. Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't. But I wouldn't worry about it. Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right?
You're lucky I'm not actually, like, a dangerous individual, because I'm tempted to knife you right now, but I'm not going to. Aren't I just supposed to go this way?
Let's keep it moving.
Oh no, that's a different quest. Never mind. I'm not supposed to go that way. I'm supposed to just follow you, I guess. What, you want me to go in here?
This is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops, Commander Ikande should be waiting for you.
What?
Hey.
Hey, you seem nicer than that asshole downstairs.
Pardon?
Yeah, you seem decent too.
Hello.
Oh my god, you're all friendly.
Yes, what?
Ah, there you are. Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance, SysDef's nerve center dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
You need more than one ship to eliminate an entire fleet. Impressive ship, I don't see where I fit in. I kinda need more than one ship.
Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
I prefer a more direct approach.
Then you're going to get yourself killed. So listen up, because my advice might just keep you alive. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
How'd you get the contraband?
That's classified. Suffice to say that the smuggler who was previously holding it will be spending the rest of their life in prison.
Doesn't sound like an ironclad
Well,
plan to
it's
me.
the best we've got. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
Okay.
Eager to get going? Good. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down.
Do my best.
I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
Stay the course.
That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck.
What happens if we get arrested while I'm undercover?
For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with the fines.
Oh, I mean, staying in contact
That's
with
easy
you.
to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own.
Have any other information?
All we know is that she's been with the Trade Authority for years, which means she's been privy to some seriously shady deals. She's shrewd and she's diligent. The only reason we were able to connect her with the Crimson Fleet at all was thanks to an informant. I'm afraid she's the best lead we've got.
Okay.
As you were.
So, Now I have contraband on my ship. Does that mean I can't just... I can't fly around as I would like anymore? How much of a stretch of stuff am I locked in for here? How do I get to my ship? Is it not just down here? And can I not go down to this docking port?
Hello.
Oh, wait, I was supposed to talk to somebody. My bad. No, that's not right. Ah, she's back up in there still.
Pardon.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
That's if I'm accepted.
You better make it, because Commander Akande cashed in all his chips to get this operation off the ground. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
Just out of there, I'll find
For the
it.
sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
I'm bringing as much as I
That's
can
all we're
find.
asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts.
Okay. Very generous.
It's not generous, it's motivational. Commander Akande's idea. All right, we've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
What if I get caught?
Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Even if you're scanned. Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake. We'll be here if you need us.
That's all I needed to know. So I can still fly places I want to fly.
Excuse me.
Proceed to Sidonia. Okay. Search for evidence. Okay. Okay. Oh, for the love of God, back to my ship.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Yeah, close enough. Okay, so, but can I now just... Can we set that back to being a side thing, and can I return to doing... What system am I in? Earth. I'm in the Sol system? My God. I need to go back to here. Okay, and it seems like it let me, so it doesn't seem like it's going to be causing me issues in that area. At least not at the moment. We'll see.
Oh, come on! Seriously?
Okay, which seems like we're doing okay. Why did it put me up here? Hey, love, welcome home. Got home but gotta eat a little? Sure, yeah, get some food. Hope the decision went okay? Yeah, I opted to stick with Andrasia.
I'm thankful these rides are quick. I do not like being in small, enclosed spaces with many people I do not know.
I feel you there. I believe heavily in public transit, but it's not enjoyable to use. Snacky's gonna have a snack. Wait, is that cannibalism? No, snacks can snack on each other all the time. It's part of the natural cycle. Also, welcome in. It's good to see you. Alright, so now what we were trying to do before I got accosted and forced into a deep cover mission.
Hey there.
By you. Don't hey there me. You arrested me like 10 minutes ago. Can I chat with you?
A visitor? I have all the company I need.
That's the single loneliest thing I've ever heard. I know you talked to Keeper Aquilus about the Varun faith.
He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
Few are willing to accept the truth, but at least he has reached out to you.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
I just got home from work. Oh, welcome home. Hope everyone had a good day so far. Yeah, my day's going pretty solidly. I hope yours was good too. Spoke about Pilgrim. I need to know more about him. Cosmic Serpent seems like a poor answer to the universe's problems. I admire your conviction. I need to know more about the Pilgrim.
If the Keeper has been to see you, perhaps he has mentioned it?
Oh, Andrea's like behind the wall.
I have spoken to your Keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the Unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the Unbeliever down. But the Unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the Unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all.
Must be more guy just killing. I need to know the meaning of a word. Unity?
I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive the faithless.
I think I understand.
Then we are done. Leave me.
I don't understand, but... Okay, where was... Oh, you were over here and it was like, show me these walls? When you were trying to speak? Okay, that's fine.
You have a nice day now.
Yeah.
How's the investigation?
How do you know about the investigation? I thought it was classified.
New Atlantis puts on a wonderful show of security.
They try. No, I don't need to fast, or I don't need to take the tube. I can... I should have stopped it here, or whatever, we'll fast travel to here and walk the rest of the way.
Gotta call someone's power kept going out.
run into? Or just zooming? How did Mateo leave?
Well, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
Yeah, there's something to do with the numbers. Do they provide coordinates or something? Light Star used the word second and 2.
Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn?
She fought Jinan. Or she said Jinan fought 4 times over 120 days.
If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else? Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
Indum is the name of a system. So I'm finding I'm naming Dum Dum. What do you think? I think everything I need now. Indum is the name of the system.
That's it. The second planet in Indum. At 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives on our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
I'm always a little skeptical of these, like, solving a puzzle with, like, these, like, ancient clues that someone left behind things, because, like, how would they know that you would have the same systems of measurement? Like, somebody in the future isn't necessarily gonna, like, measure coordinates the same way, or isn't necessarily going to number the planets in the same order, or, you know. Just go back from walking Lexi and taking a breather. Oh, nice, Sammy. That was a nice walk. Planet 420. Something secret out there, bringing everything together. It's just a word. I need to take responsibility for finding it, not pray.
I understand. So much to ponder. Sometimes it's difficult to know where to start.
Only total conviction will bring us the truth. We are being tested. This one feels a little harsher than I want to be, but like I'm not convinced of there being anything divine going on here yet.
And once you know, what will you do? Even the most objective scientist holds a belief that observation itself will be of benefit to humanity. You will be taking a similar part of yourself with you when you find the answer. Will that not color your perception of it?
Sure. Benefit of science is that a person's thoughts can be tested. That doesn't give me the license to define unity beforehand. How is talking with the unknown supposed to help? It doesn't give me the license to define it beforehand.
So you're committed to keeping yourself from seeing unity as anything other than a rational objective. A goal you're bound to reach.
It is possible to seek evidence of something precisely to determine its nature and then define it.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
Interesting. Haven't I already been to Indum 2? For something? at some point. Couple civilian outposts. Yeah, Temple Beta was on it.
Hydrocarbons in abundance. Someone made a concerted effort to survive here. And yet it would seem it did not work out.
What? My ship's way over there. They walked me over to Pilgrim's Rest for some reason? Okay, that's fair. What did I just hear landing? Concerned. Is there somebody else? I'm gonna have to fight a bunch of Starborn while I'm here? Pilgrim's Riding 2? Can I read that without taking it? I wish there was just a read something without picking it up option. Because there's so many books and stuff in this game, but I don't want to grab them all and then have to drop them or sell them. I kind of just want to read them and then leave them be. Take the credits. Cola. You know what? Oh, nice. Anything above the Unity? Okay, no, I should grab these and read them in order. That's 3, that's 4. 2 was out here when I first walked in, I thought. Or no, yeah, on the table somewhere here. There's 2. Those are set up vaguely in an order. Where's 1? What? Because that's 2, 3, 4 into there. I came from over here. Tracker's Alliance spacesuit, interesting. There's one. Okay. Alright, let's check our notes. Pilgrim's Writings. The credulous simplicity of mundane humans never ceases to amaze me. My worst instincts, the evil spirit, draw me towards a form of contempt for them, but I remember that I am privy to that which they are not. I cannot and should not judge them for a lack of vision when I know very well the blinders which obscure their sight. I once wore them myself, after all. I hope for their sake that they may someday understand, but for my sake I wish to be left alone. So here's the crux of my troubles. To accomplish anything, I need to work with other people, I need assistance, I need workers, I need hands. As we work together, they inevitably ask questions, and I can never help talking. It starts innocently enough. They want to understand how someone who believes in science can also believe in the divine, or they have their own misunderstanding instilled by some borderline religious remnant. My weakness is my inability to let alone. I want them to understand, so I try, gently as I might, to nudge their minds along the right path. Then there are follow-ups and followings. The trouble is that I genuinely care for these people. It would be so much easier if I didn't. Today, in a soft voice, my assistant asked me if there was anything above the Unity. It was all I could do to keep from shouting that I could scarcely comprehend the misunderstanding that would lead to such a question. It was asked honestly, and I answered as best I could, but if even my closest confidant here can fail to grasp the most basic of these truths, why am I bothering to explain any of it to any of them? Every word that drops from my mouth gets gobbled up, misheard, misremembered, misunderstood, and mistranslated before I can issue the slightest clarification. People are necessary, but people are madness. I attempted to withdraw, to go off alone, to commune with Unity in my own way. They followed. Of course they followed. At last a bit of peace, a bit of peace. Is that anything? Is that funny? Why am I trying to be funny? Have they driven me mad at last? Is there a difference between writing to myself and talking to myself? The former certainly seems more acceptable than the latter. I recall again that my mind is my own, and that even if only it exists, that is sufficient for me to believe in everything else. The Unity has restored me once more. This time I act alone for now. Myself is a formidable opponent. I should have expected as much, but vanity is, thankfully, not among my vices. Regardless, it turns out time spent in solitude is, in my case, time with a very sick man, or whatever it is I have become. I don't like this person. Interesting. What is my current objective? Search for clues on Unity. Okay. Damn. Yeah, that was intriguing. There was a lot of neat stuff in there. Access the locked room. Not lost room. Ooh, Pilgrim's Writings 5. Oh my god, okay, we found another one. This one has more pages. I find myself thinking about his various pasts and my possible futures. I imagine continuing on the road, acquiring more power, more knowledge, more development of myself. I imagine passing through once more to another world to begin the process anew. What is notable here, the road does seem gratifying. Every step is one of intrinsic reward, and I feel myself anticipating the pleasures in seeing a more contented version of myself in that future. Then, for the sake of considering all possibilities, I imagine if I took a different path. If I stopped running, stopped seeking to gather my own power. If I instead embraced the twinges of compassion I feel in my heart, and let myself care for the people who seem to gather about me whenever I try to work. Wherever I try to work. If I simply lived and taught, and perhaps brought others to the light, and died. That road also seems gratifying. I also see a contented version of myself in that future. Here's the difference, though. When I stop thinking about the glories I could achieve for myself, the pleasure fades nearly immediately. When I stop thinking about staying and building something, the feeling endures. There's something more sustaining about it, more fulfilling. I don't know what this difference signifies, but I'm grateful for the time I've taken to notice it. Unlock personal room. If you came seeking the right answers, you will know what question to ask. What are you talking about? How to open the door? Where's the food? What is the Unity? Where's the food? You will know what question to ask. Return when you know the right question? Damn, okay. It's not where's the food. I mean, is it what is the Unity? I return your question with a question. If you have read my writings, what is the burden of people? People are necessary, but people are madness. Who is your most formidable opponent? Myself. Where does enduring contentment come from? In growing, becoming better, becoming stronger. A nice cool drink on a warm day, in stopping and embracing compassion. You came here seeking the true meaning of Unity. If you still wish to find it, there is one final piece of myself in the next room. I found my own answer a long time ago, but not in the way I was expecting. I hope your journey gives you the truth. Pilgrim's final writing. Oh gosh. Okay. Credits. Credits. We're rich. We were already rich. Permanently increased laser weapon damage by 5. Or even more rich. Just so many different bins of credits. Why can't you just keep all your credits in one storage box? Why do you need like 5 different storage boxes with credits in them? Okay, final writings, what do we got? I don't know what the correct answer is. I might never. Increasingly, though, I am comfortable with not knowing. The more I reflect on being here in this world, in this time, the more I think it is precisely where I need to be. This time will be different. It won't be about me, so I won't have to run. I can actually build something with intent instead of scrambling to fix something that others create in my name. It can be something beneficial. I can be something beneficial. I'm leaving behind that other person. This world has no place for them. Let him die. Let me live to enlighten the blessed universe before me. You found the end of my journey, but to know everything, you must find its beginning. On Hyla 2, the island hides the scorpion, and the scorpion's sting hides the truth. Find the scorpion's sting on Hyla 2. Okay. Why is Go to Indum 2 still part of the... That's where I am currently. Interesting. I like this little like oasis in the desert that the pilgrim has made, or was attempting to make.
I shall stand guard while you focus.
Okay. Hyla 2, level 40 system? That's one of the highest level systems I've been to. I think we'll be fine, but... Ancient ruins? Is this where I have to go? Why is it... The island hides the scorpion's tail. I was thinking maybe like it would look like a scorpion or something from orbit, but I don't see anything. I'm just supposed to go. Okay, we'll just go and see what we can figure out. Yeah, it's really nice. Oh yeah, the oasis? Yeah. Okay, finally can hear Navitan. Hi, I love you. I love you. What'd you have to eat? And welcome home. Why does it still say go to Indum 2? I was already there. I figured it out. We're at the next stage in the thing, but it's still giving me 2... Oh, okay, well there's the island. Oh, and this looks vaguely like a scorpion. Okay, well that's that riddle solved already. What? I saw like a level 22 something or other. Oh. A herding tongue-faced grazer. Wow. A taco salad? Ooh, that sounds good. How do I... Can I drive through this? Is this like shallow? Doesn't look very shallow. Never mind, it is. Oh no, I'm gonna get some sort of a thing. Oh, okay. Whew. Let's hop out of our vehicle for now. It said microbial contamination. Did I contract anything from that? No. Okay. I did take some damage, though. You mean, or are you... Nice. You seem like you're chill, is what you seem like. Oh. Is this like an ambush, or you... No, you still seem chill. Okay, wait, that one's territorial. Wait, no, they're all territorial. The one over there is angry red? Interesting. They don't seem like they're mad at me. Find the scorpion's sting. That's what it said. Oh, is this telling us about a different location? Oh. I walked past what I needed to do. Glyph. Doesn't work? Oh. Wait, okay, there's 4 different ones. Is this a timing thing, or what do I have to do here? Oh, the beam is changing. Somehow. Oh. Oh, we're moving the beam around? My mission was find the scorpion's tail. Go to the last star of the Scorpius constellation. Okay. It's very close to where I was. Oh. Keep her close to me to find the true meaning of unity. Time for round 2, then surrender or be destroyed. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Did you think I couldn't have found you again? Extinguished that little spark of competition for the artifacts before it grew stronger. I wanted to see what you would do, and I haven't been disappointed.
Okay.
You did. Now it's all starting to make sense. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
I can speak for myself.
relationship. You weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us. I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
And think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want.
Who is this second Starborn that's guaranteeing my safety?
Let's just say they're very dedicated to stopping me from getting the artifacts. So if you don't trust me, well, they're your next best bet.
I know your encounters with our kind have not been pleasant, but we are here to talk, and you deserve answers.
Ceasefire? Are the Starborn at war?
Not a bad description, actually.
We'll explain when we meet. In person.
Okay.
Good. See? We can all get along. For now.
Strange. Retrieve waiting followers? Wait, what does that mean? Huh? Retrieve waiting followers? What does that mean? Where do you want me to go for that? Oh.
Something on your mind?
Oh, so she's not coming on board with me. I understand. Hold down the fort, Andreja. I'll be back in a jiffy. Maybe. We'll see. Oh my god, what is... You guys really take this whole star thing, this branding pretty seriously, eh? What kind of a wacky ship is this?
Hello. Again. Do you remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise.
I can agree to that. Damn right it is. All we ever wanted was to talk. You attacked us. Just tell me who you are. All we ever wanted was to talk.
We did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We are all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should.
Doesn't justify murder. I agree killing you and taking your artifacts are both on my list. Talking in circles, I came to learn about the Unity.
Yes. Let's talk about what really matters.
The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
You've really come a long way since the Welcome to Constellation speech, haven't you?
What? That's disconcerting. Make yourself nacho fries at home. Mexican food vibe today, it seems. Ooh, yeah, everybody's having some. Nice. Can't be you. I saw you die. Some kind of cruel trick. Stay silent? I'm just gonna stay silent.
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who ran to the Eye. I left you behind to protect the artifacts, and the Hunter killed you.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others.
Okay.
That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours.
You're trying to keep people from it, so it's where the artifacts are from, the temples? Yeah, where do those come into play? You're trying to keep people from
I
it.
have to. This is bigger than all of us. All the artifacts are needed to complete the Armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp?
Keeper Akelus. No, some other version of the same person. This can't be true. I was a man of peace. You're a monster. I'm nothing like you. You've been to the Unity multiple times? What does that mean?
It means I've seen thousands of universes, collected their artifacts, been to their temples. You have a small taste of their power, but it keeps going. You're learning. My other self wants you to walk the path he walks, to give up, to appreciate the universe you have. Easy for a person who's seen everything, done everything. I think you should see it for yourself.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
So, help of one of you. We combine our artifacts, enter the Unity. I'm not helping someone to murder my friend. Whatever war is going on between you two, I want no part of it.
You're already in it. With artifacts, come Starborn searching for them, fighting over them. I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine, or the Hunters.
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
Optional, talk to each of them, and then the mission is just leave the Scorpius. I mean, I'll chat.
I know we are not the same people we met in our universes. Still, it is good to see you again, old friend. I'll tell you everything I can.
What happens when you enter the Unity?
It's not an easy experience to describe, but the Unity will speak to you. Offer you the chance to become Starborn. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone. Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion? Or is it testing us?
What exactly is the Armillary?
When all the artifacts are assembled, the device they create is called the Armillary. In many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself. Through it, you can reach the Unity. And from there, you can become Starborn.
So you try to protect the artifacts, keep them from being abused?
You've seen the terror the Hunter causes. Every time a Starborn goes through the Unity, they get more artifacts, find more temples, gain more power. We can't let more like him abuse these gifts to destroy whatever's in their way.
Sure, who was I in your universe?
I never know who you are when I meet a new version, but so much of you stays the same. It's hard, but each universe is precious in its own way. Mine will never have its original you in it again, as yours won't have its real me.
You might think the emissary is on your side, but your persistence is what forced them to tell you the truth. Remember that. The emissary and their kind only want to control you.
What is the Unity? Why kill for it?
Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation. There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it.
Why did you attack
I've
us?
simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen in quite some time. As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the emissary to decide what to do about you.
So, you killed my friend because you got bored of trying to work with people? Is that what I'm hearing? After you attacked, you let me go. Why?
To see what would happen, of course. You might not understand just how many times I've done this. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the emissary. Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. And sometimes the emissary has gotten to me first, and I never arrive. Hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, packing through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own. It's new. I took it as a sign. I don't get many of those anymore.
called the emissary a hypocrite. Why?
They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's. The emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter, but the Unity itself doesn't judge.
This meeting because of me?
No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? No. Oh, how tragic. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept attending. That it's bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the emissary to gloat. But you have provided something quite new to talk about. Maybe you're a random die roll. Or maybe the Unity is finally responding to all my hard work.
Gotta have a snack. Gotta have a snack. Well. Okay. What's my current objective? Oh, just leave the Scorpius? Okay.
Before you leave,
Oh.
I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be. Seek the moon of Old Earth. There are secrets there you must discover for yourself. Here. To open the way.
Thank you. All I've ever wanted was answers. You stubborn shit like you must see for yourself nonsense. Fine, I'll see if I can find the moon. Earth's moon in the solar system? Thank you.
And I am sorry we have not always been forthcoming. I hope you will see what I have seen. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts in the fringes of space. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
How you doing?
Something important or just conversation?
Anything of interest?
This caught my eye, and I thought of you.
It's always credits. You thought of me when you found some credits? Okay, so where does that put us? Gotta go to the Galactic Research Station, we gotta go to the Lodge, tell them what we learned. We gotta talk to Vladimir, locate more temples. We also gotta find more Unity, high price to pay, okay. To the Lodge, I suppose. Let's go have a chat with everyone, see what the word is. Can I land directly at the Lodge again? Oh, I can.
I am glad to be back. It will be good to have a moment to relax.
Hey, I've been talking with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together. To say goodbye. You know. To Sarah.
I'll be there, I promise. I'll try, but you never know with me, always pulled here and there. No, I can't, I just can't. I'll be there, I promise.
Thank you. It wouldn't be the same without you there. I'll have everything set up in a few days.
Wait for the service 5 UT day. Wait, do I actually, can I actually miss the funeral if I mistime things? That is concerning. Well, you planning the funeral is an interesting segue into me mentioning that I just met an alternate universe version of Sarah and she tried to kill us earlier.
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity.
Sort of. Sarah's alive version of another universe. It's the center of a multiverse. We're building the way to it. There's an infinite number of me out there. I feel sorry for all of them. Top one.
Wait, say that again? Multiple universes?
You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Hate to be the responsible one, but the big bombshell of what we're actually building here might need another second to sink in. Want to go over this whole multiple universe thing for everyone?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
I met a version of Sarah. She told me that Unity creates the Starborn and they can cross universes. Apparently, in another universe, I died and Sarah lived. She's the emissary now with Starborn. Trust me, in these multiple universes, Unity is how we get to it. It makes you Starborn. Do I bring up Sarah? Do I not bring up Sarah? No, I mean, I should tell them. I should tell them everything I learned.
Explains why the Starborn want the artifact so bad. Get them all, and you've got a gateway to infinity.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation.
Valid. This is our mission to go into the unknown. Think of what awaits us, new life, the powers of the Starborn. We shall take time to think about what this means.
You're right. This is a lot to take in.
Guess a little time to get our heads straight wouldn't hurt. But you know where I'll want to be when everyone's ready. Front and center.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen.
Okay. Sure. Well, I mean, give me the information
These
right
last
now.
glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn.
When deep space was our only problem?
Aye. The Blackest Sea seems less of a concern when there are sharks leaping out at you.
Thanks, I'll follow up on these.
Catch a smile out there.
I love that. Catch a smile out there. Back to Indum and Freya
Thank you
3.
for helping me out with the artifacts.
Of course.
I need to inventory all our equipment and other odds and ends for damages.
What do you think of this idea of the Unity?
It's silly, but I can't stop thinking about the idea that there are more of me out there. Even just one more Noel is crazy to consider, but dozens, hundreds, an infinite number of them? How different might we all be? Am I not even remotely the unique individual I thought I was? My head is spinning just considering it.
Nothing about this changes who you are. I'd love to have a chat myself, so no universe hopping for you then. Nothing about this changes who you are.
Well, I'm glad you seem so certain of that. I'll admit, I'm not that sure. At all.
Hey, let's not stick around the lodge too long. We should get out there.
Yeah, I'm chatting with everybody, Barrett. Chill.
Oh, sorry.
Mateo, what you got?
You can feel it, can't you? The lodge just feels empty.
Yeah.
I thought I had a grip on the situation. I'm not so sure anymore. The Sanctum Universum believes that God wanted us to travel the stars. That's gotten us here. Is this... Could this be the next step in that journey? Is this what we were meant to learn out here? Could the Unity... Could that be God? Or a way to reach him?
I'll let you know when I get there. It's a lot to wrap my head around. We shouldn't get ahead of ourselves. Let you know when I get there.
Oh yeah? That would be something, no question. The one thing I'm sure of is that we have to see this through. We need to find the rest of the artifacts.
No more Starborn have shown up.
Walter, wait. I want to chat with you.
You forget how much you take a place like the Lodge for granted. Until it's threatened.
Sure take.
Counter to everything I've said and believed before. I've caught myself wondering if we ever should have started this search.
Sure.
If this is all true, and I have it right, we've potentially started a chain of events that will create more of these Starborn. Or worse, enable the ones we've seen to become even stronger. I am not fond of either of those options. So maybe now we have no choice but to finish this journey before one of them does.
I mean, from the sounds of things, they would have come to our universe looking for the artifacts regardless of whether we were searching for them. I don't think, like, us searching brings them here. Sounds like they just go around and do their thing. Don't know for sure what will happen. If we reach the Unity first, we can level the playing field. Can stop now after all we've been through. We don't know for sure what will happen.
No. I suppose we never really do. But I don't see any other possibilities right now. Look, I don't like the idea of siding with either one of these groups. I'd much rather see someone from Constellation get there first. I trust any of us far more than these Starborn.
Fair.
The Lodge doesn't feel the same.
Frog or bullfrog? Or space frog? None of the above. I'm a toad. Welcome in. Wait, who else might have something to say? Barrett wandered away. I just talked to Vlad. I don't think he has anything new.
Home's got a sanctity.
Oh, he
Hard to
does.
fix once it's broken.
Any thoughts on the Unity?
Keep coming back to one thing. Both of these Starborn, they're people you know. Only they're not the people you know. Say and do things the folks you know would never. Doesn't bode well for anyone stepping into the Unity. Or through it, or however it works. You consider what it might do to you?
Nothing will change who I am. Maybe it's a chance to start over, be someone else. I feel like it's the least of our problems right now. That's the least of our problems
Easy
right
to
now.
say when you're on this side of it. But give some thought to who or what might come out the other side. No loss as great as the loss of what you are.
That's fair. How long have I been playing Starfield? I've been playing Starfield for... ...2 days, 6 hours, and 50 minutes.
Everyone is staying in their rooms a lot more lately.
Did Barrett go upstairs? Oops. Fine, I'll take the stairs. Barrett, are you in here somewhere? Barrett, I never bothered to learn the layout. Which room are you in, Barrett? Maybe he went downstairs. I gotta find Sam, too. Am I liking the game? Yeah, I'm having a good time with it. It's been pretty fun so far. There you are. You're up here in the line. Oh, you're both up here.
Wouldn't mind burning some helium out in the fringe instead of being here, you know?
Oh, you don't... Wait, where's your dialogue
Gladly.
options? Tell about yourself. Okay, you don't have anything to say about the Unity. What about Sam? You got anything?
We'll get through this. Those Starborn aren't
Have anything interesting? Do you mind if I ask you some questions? No, you don't have anything to say either. That's fine. Okay, so where are we at? Go to Freya, go to station, wait for the service. Didn't I have something? Talk to Vladimir to locate temples. I just talked to you, Vlad. You didn't say anything about temples. You got more temples, or do I have to talk to you when you're in the eye for
It's
that?
got a sanctity. Hard to fix
Oh,
once it's broken.
it's up here.
Lucky I noticed a pattern in one of those artifacts you pulled out. Here.
Same. Oh, have you played it a fair bit? Okay.
Don't mind me. Tip your ear later.
Got some survey data.
Deal.
Why do I have 2 survey datas for this planet? Why do I have 3 for that planet? Started today, been playing it 6 hours straight. Oh, nice. That's awesome. It's quite the gaming session.
You can feel it, can't you? The lodge just feels empty.
Yeah, it does. Okay, are we going for powers, or are we going for... Got a few different things we can go for. Artifacts, we could go for the moon base. Actually, what time is it? Stop scrolling for some reason sometimes. It's 2 hours. Actually, I think that's probably a good place to pause, and we'll continue next time. We made some decent story progress tonight. Learned a whole bunch of stuff about the overarching narrative. So that's been good. Has that picture always been up there?
Everyone is staying in their rooms.
Trying to find a place to buy that new car. You have 61,000 money. Oh, the car they added in the patch recently. I can you actually just go to the same place where any of the places where you would handle ship stuff. There's a new option here. I'll take you right. I'll show you. Where do I want to go? Is it this area? So you just go up to the ship dude.
Need some work done?
And he'll have an option. See, for here it says I'd like to view my vehicles.
Okay, no problem.
Because I've already bought one. But he'll have something, a dialogue option that says something about wanting to buy a vehicle or get a vehicle or manage vehicles. It's any of the people in the port who handle the ships is where you can get the car. Hey Sage, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, you found him? Nice. I hope you enjoyed the vehicle. I've had some fun driving it around. It's pretty cool. But okay, I think we are, regrettably, Sage, we're just wrapping up for the evening, I think. It's good to see you too, though. And all your Space Toad fullness, thank you. Yep, we had some spacey adventures. Yeah, thank you for stopping in. It's always great to get a quick hello from you. I hope you have a lovely night. You too. I hope everyone has a lovely night. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Stay hydrated, get good rest. Have a great rest of your day/evening. I hope it's great. Enjoy whatever you get up to. My next stream will be Friday, as usual. Friday evening. We'll probably go, hopefully, a little longer on Friday. And yeah. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. I already said this. Goodbye. Love you all.